Welcome to the series on AWS. AWS stands for Amazon Web Services, the services which are web based. That's why we can call it as a web service. So web service are basically inspired by the cloud. So cloud nowadays it is a biggest requirement of the IT industry. So I have the question, why AWS is nowadays number one among all the clouds? There are the several cloud like AWS. There is a Azure, there is a Google Cloud, there is a Oracle Cloud, but AWS is a number one because AWS have a highest impact. It has the highest infrastructure among the all other clouds service providers. So why AWS is booming, or I can say that why the cloud is more trending nowadays. Cloud is more trending nowadays because I will put a simple example in front of you so that it will be very clear. So example is like that any IT company like TCS, Infosys, Wipro, I will exactly tell about their culture, how the clients requirements handled by those companies. So client come with some requirement regarding the web services. That requirement is get into the IT company. IT company have the developer team will develop the suitable application. That suitable applications, once they develop, that will be deployed by DevOps engineers. So DevOps engineer deployed this application to the IT infrastructure, means their servers, onto their servers. I can get it a server. That application is deployed, and now the application is live. But suppose this application is mostly impacted by the traffic. It is mostly means it is a most popular application, and that is, like suppose I can say that Netflix is a web-based application. So that Netflix is highly demanding application, and the IT company not have that much of servers to handle all the requirement by the ordinary people, means users, I can say. So in that case, IT has to decide that application needs to be moved somewhere. So where to move, because their server is not sufficient. So in that case, there is a solution. There are the several cloud service provider. I can say that AWS. Here we will discuss about the AWS. There is a Azure option, and Netflix is just an example. Azure, and there is a Google Cloud service provider, and others are there. So AWS, suppose it is get into the AWS. So AWS has a more servers. That application is at that server, and the server are serving to the client. Ultimately that servers are serving to the number of peoples, because they have the more footprint of the server, they have the more capacity, they have the more computation power, they have the more storage power. That's why it is very good solution to move them into the cloud. Like a cloud service provider, AWS is among one of them. So that's why peoples are migrating, especially the clients are migrating their service to the AWS. These IT companies are also deploying their clients requirement to the servers of AWS, servers of Azure, servers of Google Cloud. So rest of the things we will discuss in the next session. Please do subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching today's session.